there YouTube, and welcome to lesson 11 of the Autodesk Maya 2017 tutorial series. So today we're going to look at some additional NURB techniques, so something that might come handy that you might want to use in the future. So we have been modeling using NURBs for quite a bit, and you might want to use these settings as well. So as in the rocket modeling series, we actually took a look at surface curves. Alright, so projecting curves on surface. So let's try to see what else we can do with it. So you can see that we can actually loft as well. Alright, so create a curved surface just like this. Okay, loft it out, press D and then move it around. Alright, so let me move it to the side. So we can see that we can actually loft it around as well. So let me go to the top, and what I'm going to do is I'm gonna loft it out. Let me just go for curves. Let me just go for project curve and surfaces, just like that. Alright, and what I can also do is I can select the surface curve just like this, and then I can loft it right onto the surface just like that. So what I can do is I can loft it out. This is also the shortcut key for loft. So this is actually how I can loft as well. So now what actually happens is it actually attaches to the surface curve right here. So that's how this can work as well. So what else we can do is that maybe, let's say I got my control vertices. Let's just go for this one out here. Let's just go for object mode. Let's just resize this out just like that. And then what I can also do is I can go for my isopalm mode. I can go and select the isopalm just like this. And then what I can do is I can go for duplicate surface curve. So just go for curves, duplicate surface curve, and what it actually does is it actually brings out a surface curve. So what I can also do is I can select this out, select these out, and then loft it out to create a new shape just like that. Alright, so this is some of the techniques that might come handy while creating NURB models. So if you're done modeling in NURB, what you can actually also do is you can convert this into polygonal mesh. So in order for you to do that, you can actually go for modify, convert, and there's something called NURB to polygon. So once you click it, what it actually does is it converts the entire model into polygons, so that you can actually now grab the vertices and start modeling over there like you would model a NURB mesh. But you can see that there are tri-faces, which is not good for animations. This is okay for games though, right? But if you want to actually remove the poly count and so forth, you can actually do that with the convert mesh tool. So let me go to object mode just like this, delete this out. So I can go into, let's go for, okay, modify, convert, NURBs to polygon. Let me go for the option. Let's select quads because I want quad faces. Let's go for count. So it says 200 poly count at max. So apply, it has 200 poly count now. If I were to reduce this out, then you actually get lesser poly count, which is actually always handy. And then reduce this out, you get lesser poly count. So it depends on how detailed you want the model to be. So you can actually use a NURB model to create a high poly mesh like this, or a small poly mesh like this. So this is quite handy in order to convert it directly. So if you actually create the models in NURBs, then this is what you can work around with. So you have much more control over it. Furthermore, what you can also do is regarding the Revolve that we actually used. So let's say, for example, I create this out from the side view. Alright, so let's go for the side view just like this. Create some model out here. I can revolve this out, as you can see. So if I were to revolve this out, if I go to surfaces, revolve, you can go and create a revolve just like that. So let me just go for the option right here. Okay, in the option, what I can actually do is I can choose polygons as well. And there I can choose quads and quad count right there and revolve it out. So I get a direct poly count just like this. I can also control vertices to change the size of this as well. So I directly have a polygonal mesh instead of having to mess around with NURB surfaces. If you're not really into NURB surfaces, then this is something that might help you with. Alright, so usually what I want to do is I like to directly model in polygons. So this is the method that I use. I directly revolve in polygonal mesh itself. So these has been some of the extra tools that we have in NURB surface modeling. So hope you guys enjoyed and learned something as always. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.